Um, this is a song. This is a song that I find is better explained a little bit. It's got a good story behind it. Take off my shirt. I'm not wearing a shirt. Neither is he. We're the Dresden Dolls. I wrote this song. I think even before I met Brian. I was in Germany visiting some friends of mine that I met when I was living there when I was in my early 20s. I went back to visit a bunch of them, and they were living in Bremen. And there was this guy in their circle of friends who had an acronym name, actually, speaking of the bedroom philosopher and his very clever acronyms, because he had such like a long, pretentious family German name, he acronymized it and his nickname was Fox, and it was short for something like complicated, like Ferdinand, Oscar,
Carl Sanders.
Yeah, except more Deutsch. Anyway, he was involved in this intense love drama when I met him. He had fallen in love with a girl who he had engaged. They were engaged to be married, but they had never met. They were conducting their relationship purely via the internet. And I won't tell you any more about the story. When you see me later, you can ask me how it ended. But the best thing about this story, besides the fact that it was even more traumatic, because she was only 17 years old and living in a wheelchair because she had lost the use of both of her legs in a car crash, I think on the way to her prom. It just got worse and worse and worse and worse. But it was her name. Her name was amazing.
Downloading dubs on your fancy computer. You're shooting for love in the dark. Hey Fox, you found her now. Go instant message. Her name is a pretty good start. Oh, Ultima sits in her bedroom in Texas and waits for her hamsters to touch. She lost her legs in a car crash 3 years ago. She doesn't get around much, but she's hoping someday somebody will take her. Now that you got her address, you can send her a